Yo, 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 it's your boy, Big Mike Raider. And we're here at day 28 of the 30 days, 30 prospects, where today we're covering New Hampshire running back Dylan Laube. Guys, let's get into it.
Have they ever seen another like me living giant type step in your house and burn my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that I'm going.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders. Guys, you know the drill. Go check out planetraiders.com to get your full education on all prospects leading up to this 2024 NFL draft, which is on Thursday, guys. We are getting there. We are close to finally figuring out who's going to be the newest additions of the Las Vegas Raiders. Guys, go check out Planet Raiders and check out the full article, the full video breakdown for today and the previous 27. We're wrapping things up. And guys, I thank you all for your support, the love that you guys shown, the comments that you guys leave, everything that you guys done, and the suggestions as well. They have come across my desk, and some of them I've changed my mind. We've talked about a couple of them. The one we did yesterday with Mason McCormick, he wasn't initially on my list, but you guys made it happen. So I thank you guys for sending that information across my desk and blessing this page with the knowledge and the support as well. So, but enough of the mushy stuff, guys. Let's get into brass tacks. We're at day 28. We're covering Dylan Laube out of New Hampshire, small FCS school. But when he was on the field, this guy made the most of his opportunities. This guy was a multi-threat type of athlete. He was great in the backfield as a running back between the tackles. As a receiver, this guy was a home run waiting to happen. This guy has gaudy numbers. We'll get into the numbers. When he got to the combine, when he got to senior day, he has made the most of his opportunities, and now he's looking at possibly being drafted into the NFL out of an FCS school, which is a big deal. I mean, somebody who can get to the NFL level from this FCS school, you got to be doing something special, and Dylan Laube is definitely on that list. So, guys, let's jump into some of his accolades and what he did at the combine. So, at the combine, he had a 40-yard dash, 4.54, 10-yard split, 1.52, vertical jump, 37 inches, broad jump, 9'10", three-cone drill, 6.84 seconds, 20-yard shuttle of 4.02, and bench press, 23 reps. That's very impressive. If you look at the relative athletic score of Dylan Laube, over 1,700 running backs covered and measured in this sort of matrix and how they get this number. He's in the top 10%. He's on the 90th percentile as far as athleticism goes. He scored a 9.2 out of 10. He ranks somewhat in like the 120 something out of 1,700 plus guys. But that puts him at the top 90th percentile. That's not bad for somebody who is a 5th, 6th round projection guy. So, that's something to consider. But another thing to consider is some of his accolades. It's pretty wild what he's done, right? So he redshirted in 2018. In 2019, he led the team as a redshirt freshman with 1,372 all-purpose yards, played in 10 games, had 63 rushes for 285 yards, 4.5 yards per carry, and a touchdown rushing. And in receiving, he had 28 grabs, 412 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Kick return, he had 23.3 yards per kick return. And then the shortened 2020 season, he didn't really do much there. But then in 2021, he led the team with another 1,359 all-purpose yards, played in 9 games, 501 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, 6.3 yards rushing, and did the same thing with receiving, 652 yards receiving. So, 206 yards receiving and 652 yards of kick return yards. So in 2022, he added on to that, right? All Coastal Athletic Association punt returner, first team, second team at running back, third team as a kick returner, 194.3 all-purpose yards per game, 19 total touchdowns, killed it. And then in 2023 was his all-time greatest season. He really made that stock really rise for him. He was a first-team Associated Press FCS All-American, first-team All-Coastal Athletic Association at running back and punt returner, special teams player of the year in his conference, and a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, which goes to the top FCS player in the country. 749 rushing yards and over 700 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns in special teams. Most notably, he had, versus an FBS team, Central Michigan, he had 295 receiving yards. So this guy, it had gaudy numbers, long story short, super gaudy numbers, and he's bringing absolute heat to the NFL draft. And this diamond in the rough, because that's exactly what he is, a diamond in the rough, can be somebody that the Raiders should consider in the 6th round at 208 overall. And they also have 2 7th rounds, so you have to move. You can move up just a little bit in that 5th, 6th round, maybe move back up to the late 5th and pick him up in the 170th range. And you will sure to get that running back who could compete for that 4th running back spot on the roster with the likes of a Britton Brown, Sincere McCormick, and others, right? So let's get into some of his PFF grades. Not gonna get into too much detail, but just consider this. In 2021, he had a 79.5 PFF grade overall. 2022, he had an 83.1 PFF grade. And then in 2023, he had an 81.6. So this guy has really played at an elite level for his entire career at New Hampshire. And like I said, as far as draft placement goes, I like him, maybe late 5th. If we move up, combine that 6th round pick and one of our 7ths to move up slightly in the draft, in the 170 range, to move up just a little bit to assure we pick him up, I would be okay with that. I give that a solid A if they did that. But guys, let me know what you think about it, man. What do you think about Dylan Laube competing for that 4th running back position and possibly being a special teams guy early on, or alternatively sitting in the practice squad and developing and being a guy who can be our 3rd down back in the future? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But guys, we're going to jump into this full film breakdown. And hey guys, buckle up. With the combination of speed, agility, and versatility, Dylan Laube has emerged as one of the most intriguing prospects in the 2024 NFL draft class. Selling as a football star in high school, scoring astounding 120 touchdowns and rushing for 6,495 yards over a 4-year span. Laube earned a scholarship to play at New Hampshire, where he would redshirt his freshman year. Shortly after, he made a name for himself on the gridiron with his exceptional speed, natural athleticism, and versatility, amassing 2,773 rushing yards and 1,791 receiving yards, with 43 total touchdowns in his collegiate career. In 2023, Laube added many awards to his already filled trophy case, earning first-team FCS All-American honors as an all-purpose specialist, rushing for 745 yards on 4.6 yards per attempt and catching 68 balls for 708 yards with 16 total touchdowns. He also solidified his status as a special teams ace, earning the Coastal Athletic Association Special Teams Player of the Year award. Additionally, he was named a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, given to the top FCS player in the country. One notable game that demands mention was his 295-yard game versus FBS school, Central Michigan, shattering a school record in receiving. Some of Laube's notable strengths are his blazing speed and exceptional agility. He possesses the ability to accelerate quickly and make sharp cuts, leaving defenders whiffing on tackles while grasping at air. His ability allows him to navigate through traffic and evade tackles with ease, making him a dangerous open field runner. Laube faces uphill climb in proving to an NFL team that his exceptional production in high school and an FCS school translate to success in the big leagues. If the Raiders believe that this is the case, selecting Laube at 208 overall will be the right fit, as he can compete in the preseason with the likes of Britton Brown, Sincere McCormick, and others for that fourth running back position on the initial 53-man roster. Alternatively, a spot on the practice squad will help him develop into a great third down back in the future, as he possesses great catching ability out of the backfield. Guys, that is Dylan Laube in a nutshell, guys. That's Dylan Laube in a nutshell. 6th round projection guy, possible late 5th round guy. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I've covered here. His stats, PFF grades, the idea of the Raiders picking him up in the late 5th, early 6th, and what I presented to you guys as far as usage and where he could possibly fit in with the Las Vegas Raiders. But guys, that is day 28 of the 30 days, 30 prospects. Hey, and we're wrapping this thing up. We got 2 left to go. And then it's time for the NFL draft. And hey, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Have they ever seen another like me, living giant type, step in your house and bump my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you.